Welcome back to Spooky Stories, Unexplained Encounters. Today we'll be covering a cryptid that I've recently heard about and that really sparked my curiosity, the Lake Tianchi monster. Lake Tianchi, or Heaven Lake, or Gyeonggi in Korean, is a cratered lake in between China and North Korea. It is a volcanic lake, which, as the name suggests, is a lake formed by volcanic activity. In the case of Lake Tianchi, it was formed by the eruption of Paektu Mountain in 946 AD. At its deepest, the lake is 1,260 feet. In photos, the lake is a beautiful sapphire blue, a precious gem held in the jagged crown of mountains that surround it. The lake holds not only a striking beauty, but also an important place in Korean culture. But there may be more to the lake than meets the eye. It has been said that, in the sparkling depths, there lives a monster. September 2007. Sho Yongshin, a reporter, woke up early. He was going to meet two local guides and take a trip up to the lake to shoot video of the sunrise. By 5 a.m., he had met with the guides and they were making their way up to the lake. In a post from China.org, which you can find linked in the description, Sho is quoted as saying, "I went on top of the southern slope of the mountain with two local guides at 5:05 a.m., hoping to shoot the sunrise. I was not able to do that because it was cloudy. Instead, the three stood out looking at the lake, deciding what to do next. Suddenly, one of the guides jumps and points out to the water, saying that stones had appeared in the still lake. Sho angled his lens and focused in on what the guide had seen in the water. To his amazement, he realized he wasn't looking at a rock, but a creature. And there wasn't just one of them, but 6. The three reportedly stood there and watched the creatures swim about, moving as fast as yachts, disappearing into the water and coming back up. They were described as having fins, or wings that were longer than their bodies. It was only after the creatures disappeared from view that the three visitors made their way back down the mountain, the proof of their encounter recorded in film. This was not the first sighting of what we know as a Lake Tianchi monster. In fact, the first recorded sighting took place in 1903 when a buffalo-like creature reportedly attacked 3 lake visitors before being shot. While we do not know if these shots killed the creature as it went back below the surface, other sightings followed. In August of 1962, an onlooker reported seeing 2 of these creatures playing in the water. This sighting was supported by over 100 other people. In 1980, a worker from a local weather station reported seeing a creature rise over 10 feet out of the water. He described it as having a cow-like head with a duck bill and dog-like body. Then, in 2002, a local tourism official came forward to describe his encounter with the creature. He reported that a seal-like animal came close to the shore and jumped up in and out of the water. This acrobatic show lasted around 10 minutes before it again disappeared. Those who have reportedly seen the monster describe it in several different manners. In some, it is described as being something like a cross between the Loch Ness Monster and a person. It supposedly has a face with big eyes and a large mouth, its neck almost 2 meters long. A white ring appears to separate the neck from the rest of the body. In others, it has a snake's head and large eyes, or like a dog-cow-duck hybrid. But what exactly is the Lake Tianchi monster? It is hard to make out exactly what is in the water in the recording from Sho, and no other clear images have been captured of the beast. Skeptics claim that the sightings are just people's imaginations, rocks, or hoaxes. There is doubt that anything large could even survive in the volcanic lake. In an article by China.org, researchers claimed that the monster could be a mutated offspring of trout that had been put in the lake years prior as part of a test to see if fish could survive there. But, to this day, there is no definitive proof of the Lake Tianchi monster, but with luck, more sightings will be reported and perhaps we will one day know exactly what may lurk beneath the pristine waters of Heaven Lake. Thank you for listening to tonight's short story. Tune back in next week as we dive into the world of cryptids, extraterrestrials, and the great unknown. Good night.